All right, everybody, what is going on? Needs more drums back in City of Skylines finally. Geez, it's been I know it's been a while, and I know I just posted another video, but still it's good to be back. Um yeah, I've been so busy lately. I just can't even. Oh my gosh. So it's good to be back. And I I know the last episode was a time lapse, and I think the episode before that might have been as well. Yeah, it was. Definitely was. But this one, I actually want to do kind of a live play, you know, talking through what I'm doing, and just yeah, we're not going to do time lapse today. But so just a little recap what we've been, doing. If you haven't been caught up to the series, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I know the city is not, it's not as great as like some of the modern cities that use a bunch of detail, and I get that. But I will say, I think building a city like this is more fun, in my opinion, because I don't, like to spend too much time on detail, and I like to make sure everything's functioning in the city, whether it be the industry or the public transit, which we have yet to include. But yeah, this, just kind of growing a city organically. If you see the first episode, you know that we literally started over here, and now we're expanding all the way, and we've done a lot. The city's grown a lot, and I'm really, really excited. I have some great, really exciting ideas of what I want to do, and I just feel like there's never enough time to actually do it. But here we are. Let's talk about what's going on. So recently, we just upgraded our mining industry, which is awesome. We're at I think level 2 now. So got some new buildings unlocked. We can actually start making glass, which we can start producing our lemonade from the glass and the crops that we have. So that's good. More money for the city, and yeah, so that's really cool. Also, we just got done upgrading some of the farmland as well, which is actually looking quite nice. I'm actually very, very happy with how this farming area is coming together. Yeah, way better than I thought. And again, it's all functional. I mean, all of these fields, at least, some of them might be partially props, but at least every field does have a purpose. So yeah, like we're actually, using this for the industries, and that's what I love about the industries DLC, is that we can make some realistic areas. We have a nice variety. These Padelmo farm props are awesome, and we're making money, and it's not just for eye candy. It actually works. So with that being said, I want to do something a little different today that I've kind of been neglecting for a little while. It is taking a look. We're going to step back. We've been doing a lot of expansion. We're going to step back, and I know I need to detail this up. I'll do this off camera, but so the next episode, this is probably going to be detailed. I just got to actually do it, and right now when I'm recording this video, it's late and I don't feel like it, but I'll do it later. So anyway, yeah, what we're going to do now is something that I've been putting off for a while, and that is taking a look at our road networks. And I'm not sure, maybe we'll see that we don't even need any upgrades, but I have one thing that I for sure want to do, and it's probably going to take a little bit, but we'll get there. So actually, first I want to delete these 2 landfills, because we actually have these empty now, and we don't even need garbage production because we have adequate production for now. And I think, if worse comes to worse, I'm just going to add some different recycling centers, and actually maybe a waste processing facility over here, and I can have one of those waste collection centers somewhere closer to the city. But for now, yeah, that's just what we're going to do there. I think that will work out very well. So what I want to do now, oh no, we don't have power at the recycling center now because I'm an idiot and deleted the power lines. Yep, that's cool. We're actually just going to do this. I love this asset because I can just do that, and now look, we have power. Fantastic. Okay, anyway, so this road right here, we need another highway, and actually we need to upgrade this highway too, because 1 lane ain't, that's not going to cut it. And I don't know why this guy's parking here anyway, but that's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, 1 lane, not going to cut it. I'm guessing we're probably going to have to move some of these power lines over a little bit, but we're going to make this work. So before we upgrade this road, let's actually get the highway going. And I'm thinking, I know this is a roundabout, but I'm thinking about actually turning this into a elevated highway and having some different you know, this being like an interchange instead of just a regular roundabout. So what I want to do is first transform this portion of road. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at our, yes, I knew it. So since we built this new industry area here and this cargo station, there's a lot of truck traffic coming in to here. And I mean, this is really the only way to the downtown. And I think this road is going to be a main road. We're going to need to upgrade that. This road is going to be the highway. I think there's a couple other, this one is probably going to need to be upgraded a little bit. And I'm wondering with the space that we have, if I should go through and make these like 2-lane, you know, or 4-lane roads. But I guess we'll kind of wait and see. I kind of wanted to stay away from the 4-lane roads, but I know that we're definitely gonna need them, especially in the downtown here eventually. So we might have to, you know, rework our parks a little bit and condense some space and make it all work. But for now, let's just start with the first basic thing that I want to do today, which is turn this into an elevated highway. And we have more than enough money to do that. So I think what I will do first is put the game on pause, which I know I don't usually pause the game, but if I don't, then this is going to turn into something completely nuts. And you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to keep this road here, and I'm going to make this sort of a frontage road. So I don't know if that's a term, if you're outside the US, if that's a term that you know, but basically in the US at least, and I'm sure in Europe as well. But you know, typically when there will be an interstate, rather than replacing the existing road, they make a road next to the highway. And this is actually going to be a bit of an issue here, isn't it? This little house guy. We'll make that work. I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, typically they have like some kind of road going alongside of it. And you know what? Here though, actually, yeah, we're not going to do that here. That's just going to be, it's too long to make it a frontage road. So we're just going to turn this whole thing into a highway. Ground or elevated? That's a good question. I know nobody asked it, but I did to myself. So I'm going to answer it to myself. We're going to make it an elevated highway because I kind of want to expand these suburbs out through these hills. And I think an elevated highway kind of just looks a little bit better and suits the expansion a little bit better. So we're gonna do that. And I know I'm deleting all these power lines. Probably shouldn't be doing that, but whatever. And we're gonna obviously not destroy that house. But yeah, these power lines are gonna change. And I'm excited. I'm excited for this. I've been waiting to get the highway together for a long time. This is definitely going to turn into a T interchange. So I'm just actually going to go ahead and completely get rid of that because I'm going to make that. This is going to be quite the episode. I'm probably biting off a little bit more than I could chew here, but you know what? It is what it is. We will be all right. So I think the 3 lanes, since this is sort of a bypass to the city, we are going to do the 3 lanes. So I think for this first road, we're going to have it kind of run. Oh, well, I don't want it to actually destroy my power lines, but well, geez. Oh man, this can't catch a break. Yeah, I will edit those later. But I think we're just going to kind of do it like this for now. And you know, there's nothing wrong with having some different shapes in your highways in your city. I think that it makes them look a little bit better. So I'm not a huge proponent of just building like straight roads. I do like mine to sort of have some nice curvatures and things. I think it looks really cool, and you know, suits the landscape a little bit better. So with this, I am conflicted about what I want to do. You know what? I think I have an idea. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. So this off-ramp and on-ramp is actually going to branch off here and use its existing roundabout interchange rather than trying to work around this farmland. Then again, that would mean that this space is pretty much completely unusable. You know what? It's unusable anyway, so actually we're just going to leave it. Yeah, I think this is actually going to run kind of parallel to the train tracks. That way we can have, you know what, actually we're gonna redo this. I know we're playing with money on, so it's not the greatest, but we have to do what we can here. And I am gonna leave room because what I'm gonna do, you know, I'm gonna do that now as well. So much to do. My brain is not working. Yeah, so I got this working now. The forest brush mod. I actually realized in the last episode that I was going to use a forest brush, and then I realized that I didn't have it. Well, it turns out I did have it. I just didn't enable it because I forgot that you have to actually go in and enable any new mods that you subscribe to. They don't automatically enable like the assets do. So my bad. It works now. We have it back, and I'm very excited. So that's good. And then another thing too, in the last episode, I don't know if you noticed, but there at the end of the episode, I made a comment. There was like some kind of a whack buildings going on. Turns out that it was just the for some reason my building themes mod was acting up, and I think I know why, and it's because I'm actually have a little bit of a new series slash, well, I don't even know if I'd call it a series, but a little project in the works. And I think that the building themes mod, since I, you know, was kind of working with something different, it was just kind of tweaking out and not working how I wanted it to. So that's okay. Yeah, the reason I want to make this a double track is because I want to separate my freight lines and my passenger lines. And I think I might even pull this a little bit closer to here because it's kind of wasting a little bit of space. Yeah, I'm going to do that. All right, so that's looking a little better. I know I gotta make the heights line up a little bit more, but that'll be good. We'll have our electrified passenger line when I actually upgrade these to, you know what, let me do that now, actually. I love this, the Railway 2 mod by Revo. This mod is fantastic, and I think it actually looks, you know, it really just makes a difference to the way that your train tracks look. And I couldn't recommend it enough. It's a fantastic mod. It just, you know, I mean, like, look at the difference in the textures, and it just adds a whole new level of realism to your cities. And it's very, I know it's kind of a big mod. There's a lot of assets, but you know, something that people don't always think about is you can actually pick and choose which one's kind of what you want from it. So in this case, you know, I only have a few of the catenaries and a couple of the tracks. I don't have all of the track models that he offers. So, you know, my mod is a quarter of the size of what it could be if I went and downloaded literally everything, which I did not. So good, you know, just a good tip if you want to download some mods. You know, once you learn about kind of what the mods do, then you'll realize that you actually don't have to download like everything. You can download, kind of pick and choose what you want, and it'll all work out. So yeah, so with that being said, I'm gonna go and drag this highway. Where am I gonna go? I want to leave a little bit of space for like a off ramp, but I think this will be fine. Actually, we're gonna elevate this. I forgot. That's cool. Actually, we're gonna delete this whole first one. I don't like it. It's going away. Yeah, so I know this is actually kind of a pretty big project to, you know, try to get all of these roads together. But you know, I think it's definitely necessary given the way that our city is expanding. We definitely need a highway for at least all the truck traffic to kind of bypass the city center. And so this is really going to help divert our industry traffic around the city rather than going through it. And, you know, that'll ease a lot of the congestion that we'll probably see in the downtown, and even through some of the more suburban areas. You know, a lot of times there will be congestion just in those areas, and we don't want that. And actually, I don't know why I don't know why Move It is being like there. Oh, you know what? There's some weird node action going on here. I had a feeling. Much better, and then we'll fix that up a little bit later. But yeah, so this is already looking pretty nice. And then here we're gonna fill out this area, hopefully with some suburbs, and even this hillside too, since it's maybe level it out. And I know it's close to the industry area, but you know what? That's okay. Either that or we'll make it into like a park or something. But who wants to park next to an industrial area? Who knows? Maybe some people do. That's cool. I mean, I guess I kind of do by where I live, so you know, it's possible. It is very, very possible. But yeah, this will be kind of a nice way to follow the tracks, and should be able to build here. Oh man, this power line's gonna be in my way, but I'm gonna probably just move it. It's fine. Oh, I got space. Never mind. What am I talking about? We're just fine. Yeah, no, I know I should have downloaded what's it called, the parallel road tool, but you know what? I'll honestly say that I don't typically have too much trouble with just the vanilla, you know, regular old grid line snapping. Granted, it takes, you know, a little bit more time to get everything evened out, but you know what? It's not, for some reason, that the parallel road tool for me wasn't always working correctly. So that's why I'm not currently using it, is because it was just not working right. And I figured, you know, why go through all the issue of downloading it if it's not going to work? So, oh well. But yeah, I think this highway for now is actually just going to go to this roundabout until we expand that part of the city. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete these roads, and then we can sort of bring it down to the ground, the highway I mean, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna keep this road for now, and actually I might have it do a little bit something different. Let's do this. Let's drag out our highway, and then we'll kind of make the road sort of follow where the highway is going to go. I think that'll be a little bit easier. So I think this is where I want to make it go to ground level. I'm actually going to do that, and then I'm actually going to make it 2 lanes here as well. I don't think we need the full, and I'm only doing this in anticipation for some expansion, some suburban expansion into this valley. I think we can have a nice little neighborhood kind of on the other side of this, and so that's why I'm choosing this highway with the sound barriers, because that'll be a nice separation for the residents. And then this is going to get disconnected. Don't want that. And this actually works out well. I think what I'm going to do is end up deleting these commercial zones, and this road here is actually going to be sort of more of an overpass. That way there's not trains, you know, blocking this main roadway, and that will change. Yeah, okay, I see. I have an idea of what I'm going to do here. This is all coming together very nicely. And I really like what the map creator did here, using this key as kind of like a nice little road barrier. I think that's really really creative and something that you actually see. You know, these highways kind of up against, if they're up against like a hillside, you know, they'll have this barrier next to them, and I think that's definitely really cool what he's done. Cool, so that works. And now we can drag this out like so. Yeah, this is looking nicer than I thought. I'm very happy with how this is coming together. And for now, you know, we're gonna be super lazy and just do the old connection there, but that's obviously not how it's gonna stay. So yeah, so now that we have our highway laid out, let's go ahead and clean some of this up and then make some of the standard connections that we need to make. And I'm telling you guys, what would we do without Move It? What a great mod. I mean, honestly, can you imagine yourself building literally anything without Move It? Because I can't. I think all my cities would look like crap without it. So yeah, I love this mod so much. It is unbelievable. But yeah, so here, let's do, where can we have an interchange? I feel like I should do something with the roundabout, just because it's a roundabout and roundabouts are great for literally like everything. I think I might do this. I think I might have a connection here like this, and then I can have the highway so that'll look better. We'll clean. I might do a little bit of this detailing work, maybe off camera, because there's actually kind of a lot to be done. Oh, there we go. I was getting nervous for a second. I said, "Where's my road anarchy mod?" But yeah, I'll, you know, clean this up a little bit more than likely, kind of off camera. But I think, you know, for now we don't really care too much about the way that the interchanges look. I think we should be fine just as is. That's looking good there. Good there. And this guy will come over here. And you know, I'm not the best at building interchanges, but you know, I like to try. There's no harm in trying, right? I don't think mine look half bad. I've seen, let me just say, you know, I've seen worse. So I definitely can't complain about my interchange building abilities. Yeah, the thing that always gets me though is like these kind of weird, you know, curves. And I do have node controller too, so I'm probably gonna go in with a node controller and clean some of these up. But for now, this is gonna do the trick just fine. Yeah, because what node controller lets you do is it makes them all, you can kind of square up your edges. So it looks really, really clean. And, you know, definitely would recommend, if you care at all about the way that your highways look, you know, any kind of like detail like that, node controller is awesome. But I'm not going to do that now, just for the sake of time. You know, that's something that there are certain things in City Skylines that are a little bit tedious, and I just don't really care to do that much. And honestly, dealing with nodes and stuff like that is one of them. But yeah, the reason that I made this interchange here and not just at the roundabout is so we can have some traffic. You know, we already have this main roundabout here, and then we can have some traffic just kind of go to this road, so then people can just kind of come from the highway just to here. And we're using our existing infrastructure because we still want to have access to this farm road as well. So, and the other good thing about this is that actually this road could be a sort of like, as I was mentioning, sort of like a frontage road. And this is probably going to take us to, you know what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to have this road come to, don't want to mess up with that farmland. Oh, and did I just delete all my farms? I think I did. Yeah, I definitely just did. So we're gonna, oh no, I didn't. That's just like that. Okay, cool. Good. I thought I demolished all my farms, but I did not. But yes, we're gonna have this road kind of come just right alongside the highway. And this way, we can connect up to this road here. And actually, we're gonna have probably another interchange here. And I know that this power line's in the way, and I'm gonna fix that, I promise. But this road is gonna go directly into whatever suburb we have here. So then this, I'm gonna leave a little bit of room for some off and on ramps. So this road can kind of come like this, and then we're just gonna go right like that. Well, besides the whack elevation here, but nonetheless, that's going to be a great little alternative route. And yeah, that'll connect to here, and then we'll have our whole suburbs kind of going up into this valley. That will look really, really nice. I think that'll be, maybe not the next episode, but maybe the one after that or something. We'll see. I'd like to get to this side of the highway because it's starting to look a little weird now that we have this big highway and kind of, you know, nowhere to go. So we'll fix that up. It looks a little bit better. Might just drag. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay. Yeah, that looks okay. Honestly, I've been playing for a while. I think that this is probably good for today. I don't want to make the episode too long. And next episode, we'll finish up. We'll build this because that's something that I want to show you guys, kind of my techniques for building T interchanges, even if they're not perfect. But I think, you know, I can help you if you're ever struggle to build intersections. I think I can have some helpful tips for you. So I'll wait to do that until the next episode, but I'll probably go ahead and just add some of these connections up to the main roads just off camera, you know, just because like we already know where they're going to go. Like this one, we already know where this is going to go. I might do a little bit of that off camera just to lay out the infrastructure, but other than that, this is going to be a next episode project, and then we'll actually get into the city, and I would like to focus on upgrading some of the roads in the city because our downtown is going to grow, and it's definitely going to grow pretty quick. I think after this point, I have some ideas of what I want to do. Like I said at the beginning of the video, some ideas of what I want to do in the next episode. So stick around. City's going to grow. It's going to be fun. I'm really liking how it's coming together. And yeah, so before I leave, a fun fact of the day. Let's see, what is my fun fact of the day? I'm actually not sure. I'm never sure of my fun fact of the day. But here's a random one. Favorite fast food. You know, yes, I do live in America. So for all of you non-Americans out there, which I don't think there are many of you watching my channel, but for all of you Americans out there and non-Americans, I guess, my favorite fast food has to be Panda Express. I know it's not, real Chinese food, but it's pretty good. It's it's got a unique, it's got a unique type of thing going on that I really like. So yeah, Panda Express, pretty decent. Can't complain. What's your favorite fast food? Comment below. We're all in America, so we can all be, unhealthy together. But I don't go there too much. I haven't even really eaten much in the past few weeks. I've been so busy, I haven't even had time to eat lunch and dinner. But now got a little bit more time on my schedule, obviously, if you're watching this video. So thank you again for the support, and I hope to see you in the next one. And if you haven't liked and subscribed already, please go ahead and do that. But until the next video, have a great rest of your week, and I will see you all later. Peace.